Welcome back everyone. iOS 16 has officially came out in a beta form, so let's take a look at how it holds up on the iPhone 12. Now without a doubt, I would highly recommend not installing this at all. Don't even think about it, but I'm curious to see how it holds up on this type of phone. Now this update came out to a very interesting size, which was about an update requested. So I think it was about 4.7 to about 5 gigabytes. That's what it was pretty much on all my devices out there. So if you're rocking any iPhone pretty much on that's supported with iOS 16, that's going to be the size. Unfortunately, not a lot of iPhones are available on this version of software. It's actually pretty crazy. The iPhone 7, 7 Plus, and below are no longer supported. I don't know why they did this. It's very, very strange. But one of the cool things with this update is actually with the lock screen. So now you can see the lock screen has a little bit of extra text on the top. It's the same text, so a little bit deeper in font, and I actually like it. Holding it down though, we do have the ability of customizing our lock screen. So if we go and click customize here, click add new, we now have this new little panel that allows us to add a new wallpaper, and we can actually go ahead and choose and kind of change our wallpaper too. So I just realized this. We do have the ability of adding a new wallpaper. So I didn't even know this before. I was just assuming these were just random wallpapers that we can only choose from. So now we can choose a new wallpaper. And now what we can do here is we can not only change the text duration, the font, the color and everything, the little options up here. You can change the suggestions, different things like that. What we can also do is click this plus button, and we can also change the calendar. We can just add new widgets. So we can add a calendar, we can add, this, we can add a battery, we can add like this type of thing there too. And I actually do like that a lot. So now what we can do is we can click done up here, and now we'll have the ability of choosing that as a wallpaper. For some reason it didn't show up there. Like I mentioned, there's going to be lots of bugs and little things like that with these versions of software. It'll get better throughout time. But if we go and click done again, we can go and choose this. And now this will be a wallpaper. We can swipe up and we can get into our home screen. What we can also do is keep switching between wallpapers. So I go and do it again. You can see if I hold it down, we can go and switch back to this one. Also, one other thing, we can swipe up from the bottom, and we can actually get our notifications at the bottom this time. Notifications used to come in the middle. Now they're a little bit closer to the bottom. Very, very interesting, but I think that's another cool thing they did. Now, we also got a few other changes. So first of all, Spotlight Search, we can now click here to access Spotlight Search. We can also swipe down and still exit the same way, but the dots are still there, which is really cool. We also got Focus Mode updates, which is cool. SharePlay got some updates. There's been some new, Apple Pay updates as well. But one of the biggest things is within iMessage. So now what we can do is not only do we have the ability of texting as we normally do, but we actually have the ability of unsending messages, editing messages, and if we read a message, we can click unread to unread a message as well. And that is crazy, the fact that we have that capability with our iPhones now. Personally, this is probably something I'm going to be doing a lot. I guess it doesn't really work too well with my iPhone right now, but that is something I'm going to be doing. You basically hold down the messages and you can unsend the message. You can do all sorts of cool things, which is so awesome. Those are going to be features that come out in the future, and they're already supported right now, but again, don't install this beta. Also, another thing which is really interesting, we have the ability of seeing a little bit newer of a design with these new pop-ups. Before it didn't really look like this. Now it looks like this, and personally I'm a huge fan of it. I think this looks awesome, and I'm excited to see what Apple does with the whole entire UI in the future. CarPlay got some updates, massive updates as well, which I'll talk about in a different video, but that honestly kind of covers up most of the updates. Without a doubt, do not install this update. It is not worth it. It's going to break your phone. You're going to have lots of issues, but I am curious to see how it's going to hold up in the future. So that kind of covers it up. I wish Apple supported the older iPhones. That's kind of what I've been saying. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.